What happens when you combine a great director who's also a Star Wars fan? Well, to put it in short, a mix that will bring a sci-fi movie like no other. One that will take the world by storm, especially after the information of the movie at hand being just the first part of the entire story, which was more than enough to make me look further into the project and give you a first look into things. And without further ado, let's dive right in. After the likes of the Suicide Squad and the zombie apocalypse movie Army of the Dead, it looks like the streaming giant Netflix is ready to yet again start working with Zack Snyder on a project that probably stems from Snyder's lifelong Star Wars franchise obsession, both as a fan, just like each and every one of us that belong to that group, but also as a director and that aspect of his in the filming industry. As a result, recent speculation suggests that the filming process of the upcoming sci-fi movie Rebel Moon has finished, which was more than enough information for me to dig deeper and see where the entire movie stands. And I'm pleased to tell you that the speculations are in fact true because according to many sources, the filming of the movie started back in April 2022 and supposedly wrapped in November 2022. The project alone will probably be just the starting point of Zack Snyder's collaboration with Netflix, who after his lengthy run at Warner Bros. And DC likely found a new home, with the streaming service promising an array of exciting new projects to come even after this movie is finished and released.
Keep your eyes peeled. There's going to be a bunch of stuff we're going to be dropping along the way. Content, maybe some videos, some stuff from on set, so keep your eyes up for that.
You might think, well, how would I know these details? Well, apart from the likelihood of the deal between him, as well as Deborah Snyder's production company, the Stone Quarry, and Netflix, which should spell many more movies and TV shows to come, the director himself has announced numerous other projects in the near future. Sadly, this was all that was shared from Snyder's side, with no official or concrete details regarding those projects, but don't mind that. When the time comes, you will have all the important news about what will be coming up next from him. The entire idea and realization of the Rebel Moon project was not smooth sailing at all, because at first Snyder conceived the movie as a Star Wars movie, which proved to be an unsuccessful pitch, a tale told in the Star Wars sandbox. However, after the deal I mentioned just now, Snyder reworked Rebel Moon into a new universe, hence the plethora of projects to come, and some of them probably taking place in the same universe as Rebel Moon. The extended production time resulted in numerous worrying factors from the public, of course, but the thing that only a few people knew was the fact that the longer time it took for the movie to be made was not because of some problems occurring along the way, but rather the perfect time period for Snyder's signature and grandiose storytelling to take place, along with all the details about the galaxy-spanning adventure that awaits you. So with everything in mind and all the hype surrounding the project, let's see what other information was confirmed about the project at hand. The production side of the movie mainly took place in California, with some other locations and studios also getting involved in some capacity, and aside from Zack Snyder, the other confirmed individuals who hit that like button just like you should do if you haven't done so already. But no, in all seriousness, the other confirmed individuals who are part of the movie include the likes of Wesley Coller's production company, which worked hand in hand with the Stone Quarry production company, as well as Eric Newman's Grand Electric. Executive producers of the movie are Bergen Swanson and Sarah Bowen, with the script written by Snyder, who during the process was joined by John Wick 4 movies, Shay Hatten, and Kurt Johnstad, known for his work with the likes of Act of Valor and 300 Rise of an Empire. Despite all the information about the people working behind the scenes and the movie already being finished with the filming process, Netflix has yet to confirm the release date of the project. However, if everything goes according to plan and all the bits and pieces that follow the filming process of a said movie, you should expect Rebel Moon release in the second half of 2023, but definitely by the end of 2023. However, don't take this information for granted because the movie's release date has yet to be confirmed and made official. And up until that side of the project is finalized, keep an eye out for any news coming your way. Speaking of details, the movie not having an official release date does not mean that I should not tell you all about the cast and story side of things, right? Strangely enough, when the cast side of things is taken into consideration, there are a lot of known actors who will take part in the project as well as the roles that they put in. To start things off, two-time Oscar winner Anthony Hopkins has been cast as the voice of Jimmy, a JC-1435 sentient mechanized robot who once protected a defeated king. Hence, fans familiar with Hopkins' work would suggest his role in the movie will be keeping up with the career trajectory of the acclaimed actor, especially after his work in the infamous projects like The Silence of the Lambs, Hannibal, and Red Dragon in the role of Hannibal Lecter.
Census taker once tried to test me. I ate his liver with some fava beans.
Mission Commander Swanbeck in the movie Mission Impossible 2, as well as the lead role in Florian Zeller's acclaimed drama The Father, among many other projects. The role of a burdened young woman who has to marshal a defense force named Cora will be played by Sofia Boutella, widely known for her role as Gazelle in the action spy comedy Kingsman: The Secret Service, as well as her other renowned roles in the movies Atomic Blonde, Hotel Artemis, and The Mummy. The other cast members who has been confirmed as part of the movie is Djimon Hounsou as General Titus, with the details about his character still unknown. Skrein has also joined the project in the role of Regent Belisarius, a ferocious and cunning interplanetary warlord who plans to lay siege on a colony in a distant galaxy, according to some sources. There are also some missing pieces in Snyder's casting group, ones that will probably get confirmed in the near future, seeing how the movie has already finished with the filming side of things, which is why I'll leave this field of the movie as it is right now. Moving on with the story, the movie is said to be focused on a colony in a distant galaxy that comes under attack, and to find the coming invasion, a young woman is tasked to smash that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. But no, in reality, a young woman is tasked to form a defense force to repel the attack and stand against it, which leads her to recruit well-known warriors from other planets to help her in her cause of defending her people. And while the short synopsis given to the world hints at a story similar to what Rogue One was, Snyder did say that it was Akira Kurosawa's Seven Samurai that had the most influence on him in the making of the movie. Unfortunately, this basic outline of the story is everything that has been shared with the public regarding the movie, and I think it's more than enough when you compare it to other projects in the movie industry that are in the same state, which many details regarding the project surely come in the near future. Speaking of which, one of the newest bits that got confirmed was the fact that the movie will be just one out of two movies that will be filmed back to back, and seeing how Snyder is famously known for him telling stories with extended runtimes, especially movies of this kind, the entire idea of two movies being made instead of one will more than certainly benefit not only the streaming platform but also the movie itself, and what fans will be able to see in the first movie and the one that will follow Rebel Moon. The only downside to this form of storytelling could turn out to be the divided story that will probably take place, which fans left wondering what comes next, and the first movie ending with the so-called term cliffhanger, something that will likely bring in a lot more viewers to the franchise, and all of them eager to know what comes next, just like me. See you in the next video.